golden sunrise over a prairie. Camera slowly zooms in on a small burrowing owl perched outside a burrow. Welcome to the enchanting world of one of nature's most surprising birds, the burrowing owl. A creature of contrast and curiosity, this tiny raptor has adapted in ways that seem almost magical. History and mythology, ancient petroglyphs, Aztec-style art, and illustrated historical maps. Throughout history, the burrowing owl has inspired both awe and mystery. To some Native American tribes, the owl was a symbol of wisdom and prophecy. In Aztec and Mayan mythology, owls were believed to be messengers between the worlds of the living and the dead. Spanish settlers once called them lechuza, linking them to omens and nocturnal spirits. But despite the myths, burrowing owls are more day creature than night spirit. They are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk, and unlike their nocturnal cousins, they rely more on sight than sound to hunt. Diet and hunting style owl, catching insects, scanning fields, hopping to pounce, night turning to day. So what's on the menu for a burrowing owl? Mostly insects. Grasshoppers, beetles, crickets, but also small rodents, lizards, frogs, and even the occasional small bird. Opportunistic and resourceful, they hunt on the wing and on foot, using their sharp vision to spot prey from a distance. Sometimes they even store extra food in their burrows, a mini pantry for harder times, and in a twist of behavior more common in mammals than birds. These owls will mimic the rattling sound of a rattlesnake to deter predators from approaching their nest. Family life and burrow behavior: owl chicks poking out of a burrow, adult feeding them, sun setting over a prairie. Burrowing owls are devoted parents. During the breeding season, a pair may raise 6 to 12 chicks. The male stands guard while the female incubates the eggs. Once hatched, the young emerge from the burrow in a few weeks, chirping and bouncing like fluffy tennis balls. Inside their burrows, owls line the nest with dung. Not for decoration, but for practicality. The dung attracts insects, which in turn become meals. It's a clever, if slightly smelly, buffet system. Introduction and physical features: close-ups of the owl blinking, turning its head, then walking comically on the ground. Unlike most owls that dwell in trees and come alive only at night, the burrowing owl stands apart. Small, about 9 to 11 inches tall, with long legs, bright yellow eyes, and an almost comical expression, these owls are built for both watching and wandering. Its plumage is mottled brown and white, perfect for blending into the dry grasslands, deserts, and prairies it calls home. And despite its fierce gaze, it weighs less than a cup of coffee. Habitat and range map animation showing North and South America. Footage of open plains, deserts, and golf courses. Burrowing owls are found across North and South America, from the grasslands of Canada and the United States to the savannas of Brazil and Argentina. Did you know Cape Coral, Florida, is home to the largest population of burrowing owls in the world? Owls. Cape Coral, Florida. Did you know Cape Coral, Florida, is home to the largest population of burrowing owls in the world? Burrowing owl peeking out of a burrow. But here's something you might not know. Burrowing owls didn't actually originate here. Transition to a vintage-style map showing Central Florida and Georgia. The Florida burrowing owl is a native subspecies, once commonly found in the open prairies of Central Florida and even parts of southern Georgia and the Caribbean. As development swept across Florida, these tiny owls lost much of their natural habitat, and slowly they began to move south. Sunny Cape Coral landscapes with sandy lots and open fields. Cape Coral offered something special: open, sandy areas and grassy lots perfect for nesting. And the owls took notice. Since the 1950s, these charming little birds have made Cape Coral their home. Today, there are over 3,500 active burrows across the city. Cape Coral, burrowing owl, capital of the world. They've adapted remarkably well to urban life, living side by side with people in parks, yards, and even roadside lots. So no, they didn't start here. But in Cape Coral, the burrowing owl found a new beginning. Protect, preserve, appreciate. Why they matter. Children watching owls through binoculars, a burrowing owl taking flight. Why should we care about the burrowing owl? Because they are indicators of healthy grassland ecosystems. Where they thrive, biodiversity tends to follow. But beyond the science, they capture our imagination. Creatures of the ground who have the soul of the sky. Their very presence reminds us that even the smallest and quirkiest of animals has a vital role in our natural world. Owls silhouetted at sunset, head turning slowly, music swelling. The burrowing owl, fierce and funny, wise and whimsical. A tiny guardian of the plains. A treasure hiding in plain sight. So the next time you walk through a wide open field, look down. Magic may be burrowed just beneath your feet. Protect, preserve, appreciate. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share.